Hey, all right, I wanted to make a quick video for you about our next batch of labs that we're going to do. So let me show you real quick. All right, I have just recorded the lab videos for the muscles, and let me show you where you can find that. Go to lab, and then it'll be right here, muscles of head, shoulder, and arms. I'll change it to say exam 4 lab material, but right here. Down here, you've got several videos for the head and shoulders, part 1 and 2, and then arms muscles, part 1, 2, and 3. Each of those videos, if you look, like the arm ones are only 15 minutes or so, the head 25 minutes at the most. I want you to go ahead and watch those early. I'm going to assign those videos next week. It'll be like in next week's checklist announcement. But your next lab exam is coming up pretty soon. It's going to be November, double check the date, November 12th and 13th. So that's not next week, but the week after that, the following week, okay? The good news about that is that it's not as much material as the bones were. Like as far as what I'm asking you to identify on the test, that's only going to be it's like 30, I think, 30 so muscles at the most. So it's not that much. The thing that you have to know, though, is that for each muscle, you also have to know their origin, insertion, and action. So real quick, I'll show you that. You go to the muscles list. When you open this up, right, as far as the muscles you need to know, there's not that many. Right here, this column is the list of the muscles that you need to know. But for each of these, you're also going to need to know their origin, their insertion, and their action. Now, that's not as bad as it looks to begin with. And when you watch those lab videos, I'm going to lecture and kind of explain different ways that you can learn those. But it's not something you're going to be able to cram and learn like in a day or two. So I just wanted to give you a heads up, even though I'm not going to assign that until next week. That test, I'm recording this on a Wednesday, so that test is like 16 days until that's due. I want you to go ahead and get a head start if you can. That's going to make it a lot easier on you. I mentioned in the lab videos, making note cards is a great way to learn this material. So if you will go ahead and do that and give yourself a little bit of a head start, I think that'll pay off later on. You won't have to cram or anything like that. So if you got any questions about that material when you're going through it, please let me know. And like I said, I just wanted to give you a heads up so you can get started on that if you wanted to.